the week that was. I'm first of all walking around the streets of Christchurch. And it reminds me, last time I walked around the streets of Christchurch was when I was filing the paperwork for the High Court of New Zealand, because Stephen McCullough was going to try suing me for $3.82 million. So, no, $3.8 million. Yeah, so I had to do file a defence, so to speak, with the New Zealand High Court. And I walked around the streets of Christchurch recording myself looking like an idiot on the phone. But anyway, why that came to mind was today I got a phone call. Oh, Pix was going to do a poo. No, I'm out walking my dog, one-handed, and Pixel decides that I might just do a poo. And then Dad will have to try to be like doing a Facebook, whatever, YouTube live, and pick up a dog poo all in one go. It's quite tricky. But anyway, a false alarm so far. So I had a phone call today from the Ombudsman. And when you're the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, and someone decides to chase you around the streets of Christchurch in your car, and then they did it for 10 minutes. I was literally speeding around the streets trying to lose the guy. I was on the phone to the police. And long story short is he leaned out the back window and smashed out the window like he hit it with a crowbar. And I had Pixel in the car. There's Pixel there. And it was really quite an ordeal. And I thought, oh my goodness, I don't know if this is a good idea being a Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, because people were after me. But it turned out the guy didn't know how to merge, and he tried to cut me off. And the guy must have been on crack or something higher, and he was really aggressive. And he finished up getting out of the car and actually opening my car door, and all that sort of stuff that you don't want to happen, because I didn't lock my door and all that sort of carry on. Anyway, when it comes to the end, he smashed out the back window with a crowbar and shattered through the whole car, and he drove his car into mine. So it was pretty wicked. But anyway, so then I went off to the insurance company, and the insurance company said, oh, because you didn't yield your position, we reckon that you contributed to the accident, and we're not going to pay the excess. And I'm going, you're kidding me. So I did a YouTube video. I did 2 YouTube videos, in fact, and I did a video with Rob, and we went through blow by blow every part of the accident. Come on, Pix. And then the insurance company still said, no, we're not paying out. We're not paying, because I had a $500 excess. Anyway, so then I got told that if I went to the Ombudsman and they review it, it actually costs the insurance company $1,800 to do that. So the insurance company, because I probably did a video about it, they put their heels down and said, no, we still think that this guy contributed to the accident. 4 months later, I had the glass repaired, because they don't have insurance on glass, or an excess on glass, but the car still needed repairing at the back. And long story short, the Ombudsman rang me up today and said that we believe that you did not contribute to the accident. And hold it, dog, being a pain. You did not contribute to the accident, and we award it in your favour. So there you go, another court case won by the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. But lots of fun. So if you want to go through my YouTube channel, you can figure out and have a look at that video. It's quite good. The other one, the week that was, so that was one thing exciting, is Richard, I actually invited Rob and Richard, the truck driver, into this week that was. I've never done that before, so I thought I'd see what happens, but it says waiting for guests to turn up. So if all of a sudden a couple of people turn up in my YouTube live, you'll know why. So what else happened? Well, we did have Richard, the truck driver, who I interviewed probably 7 days ago now, and he was telling us how he was a big true believer of We Are All Satoshi. And after watching one of my videos and watching Rob, he determined that it was a scam. And that was awesome. So then he's now realised it was a scam, and he's a bit of an advocate, wants to be one of the Avengers. And that was really awesome. So we've done a lot of live streaming this week. So live streaming is probably the format I'm going to probably do quite often. And what's great about live streaming is I can filter a YouTube video that's just been played and basically hit record and have a version of it up within, well, straight away, basically. I could do it real time if I wanted to. And it also means I don't have to do so much editing, because I literally do work 70 or 80 hours a week. on my YouTube channel. And after I record a video, it takes me at least 10 hours to upload it, do all the timestamps, and then market it, embed it in my website, and share it everywhere. So it's a lot of work. But when you're doing recording, I basically just get ChatGPT to write a really good description, and then I also have it, do a here, come this way. Also do a title for me, and obviously I can do the timestamps literally in real time if I want to make it easy for people to find certain parts. So we did one last night. It went for nearly 2 hours. I did it on May Summer Vu. May Summer Vu is promoting Sam Lee's stuff, and she did a big bitch session about how she was feeling like she's a victim, even though she's promoting these Ponzi schemes to everyone who's losing their money and the like. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But you've got to listen to the psychology and where she thinks she is at, and what she actually thinks. She actually thinks what she is doing is legitimate, and it's just breathtaking. So we gave her a bit of a grilling, and also we got another opportunity to get Sam Lee's um, debunked what I thought about what Sam Lee was trying to do. It's funny, done one last night is about 10 minutes into his speech, his cell phone went flat. Now, Sam's got 3 cell phones, so it's kind of ironic. Anyway, I'm doing a bit of a ramble. I don't really know. I'm just quite excited about getting awarded my excess for my insurance, because that's another $500 I don't need to come up with. Also, I'm just really talking about the new format. So if you are on my YouTube channel, I'm doing it live now, and you can go in there and have a look through my lives. The real nice thing about the lives, I can actually have an audience, which means I can literally have a chat room, and people can listen to people in the Zoom meeting. Like if I have Rob and I have Richard, the truck driver, in there, then I can also engage with my subscribers. And it's quite exciting to be able to do that, because in real time people can throw in questions and the like. So it sort of brings interaction into having a YouTube channel, because I've got 5,500 subscribers. I'm just about at 5,500 now, and I actually have gained about 500 subscribers in the last 5 weeks, which is fantastic. So I'm really excited about building my YouTube channel. In an ideal world, I'd love to have 2 million subscribers, but I do know you need to do the hard groundwork to get people involved. And with being able to do live streaming really quickly, it means that if there's any content on the internet, I can basically have my version of it online within a couple of hours. A lot of the information that we are literally getting from people who are going to theheck.com and submitting information is just incredible. I literally got Ryan Jew's phone number the other day. Come on, come on. Like, I get information that other people don't get. And also, because I'm dyslexic, I've actually got an eye for detail. So I literally put that information into a database where I can search the database and find that information and because I have a memory that's kind of like in one ear and out the other, I literally learn how to retain that information digitally and using technology. So everything's in a database. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but basically any bit of a screenshot or a recording or a photo is archived under that person's name, and then I associate that person's name with the Ponzi scheme, and then all the other people that are in that Ponzi scheme can be all linked together like a big web. And it's just absolutely exciting what I'm actually doing with that information. So I've got 100 people at the moment that I'm currently investigating. Now, a deputy from Texas reached out to me a few months ago because he saw one of my videos and asked me if I had anyone else that had been scammed by a certain individual, because he's going to put a case together to submit it to the FBI. So he came back after 3 weeks. I thought I didn't get any. He didn't reply to me, and he said that he's convinced the FBI to do an investigation, which is absolutely freaking brilliant. And he's got 16 people that have lost their money, and we can actually get some justice about these scumbags. And it's just, being on the ABC, being interviewed by ABC News in Australia about Sam Lee was a real buzz. And the fact that these Australia is literally changing their laws because of these exchanges that are failing. The countries, these scammers haven't got long before they get blown out of the water. And Rob did a really good video about the state of California, who put out a cease and desist letter to anyone that's promoting "We Are All Satoshi." And I've shared that around something mega. It might not sound like a lot, but if you go into the community area of my website, you will see that I did a poll on how many people believe that We Are Satoshi is a Ponzi scheme, or do you still have doubts that it's not? And if so, please put a comment. And I looked yesterday, I had 33 people vote within 24 hours, which is a big number, and no one had voted the fact that they didn't think it was a Ponzi scheme. So we're obviously getting through and we're attracting the right type of audience. But when I first started doing these videos with Hyperverse, I used to get so much criticism and so much people telling me I didn't understand the internet, don't understand the blockchain, and all this sort of crap. And now I'm getting so many of those people that have been bitten and burned speaking out because they're furious that these leaders, as they call them, have enticed them to, have enticed them to get involved in these Ponzi schemes, and they're still rampant. And like, let's go to May Summervu. She's basically in bed, or she's literally, I think, is actually in bed with Sam Lee, and she's been promoting these Ponzi schemes for 3 years. And last night's video was just like vomit. It was like a dog going back to their vomit because she's trapped in Dubai. She hasn't got a travel visa. She's over there with her son, Andrew. Sam Lee's been paying for her rent. She even upgraded the apartment she was living in because it wasn't big enough, she said. She's selling her house in the USA. And here she is on a Zoom meeting promoting Vend, which is the third restart-up, rinse and repeat of VidiLook. And she's telling everybody that she's not a scammer. She's helping people get rich. And I even knew where she was going with the conversation last night. She was talking about how she said that she gave $100,000 away to third world countries. And she basically gave free memberships to people that she was getting that she couldn't sell or get off the platform of Hyperverse, and gave them to third world countries in Vietnam, thinking she was doing good for the community. And basically all those accounts got closed down, didn't work, and everyone lost all their money because she was giving them free memberships to a Ponzi scheme, thinking she's doing good and giving out to charity. Oh my God, I don't know where this lady gets a brain from. Long story short, she is literally committing, fraud and doing criminal activities and thinking she's doing, um, she's doing, she calls herself a humanitarian. And I just can't believe these people. But there's lots of stories like that, and I could go on all day long about it. Look at Pixel. What are you doing? You come back here. He's out for a walk with his dad, and his dad's always on his bloody phone. Oh yeah, so it's been a big week. Yeah, my recommendation is to check out the my live section because I've got lots of really good content in there, and my audience is long form. I do long form content, so I'm not going to do newsreel 15-minute summaries. Those 15-minute summaries, you need a media crew. And those 15-minute summaries, I reckon it would take you 20 or 30 hours to put together one of those documentaries. But if I can see a video on the internet and basically watch it and press play, and all the videos I've done over 500 videos, I can reference different parts and different timestamps. Like when she was talking about Sam Lee not being a criminal, then I brought up the ABC news article reel that was played 3 weeks ago on Australian television in front of 19 million people, and say, well, how did the ABC News put this article together if Sam's not a criminal? And then every reference or every claim she makes, I can refer people back to the videos I've done where I've proved it. So have you heard of Diversal? Now, Diversal is Pinicky Nux, and Diversal is basically claiming that they're going to help with a recovery plan for everyone that's lost their money in Hyperverse and Hyperfund. So they had one of what they call the people that run it, the directors or whoever he is, in a Zoom meeting just the other day, and the wallpaper in the background is exactly the same as VidiLooks. So it shows you that Diversal is running out of exactly the same office as VidiLook. Then I looked up their address on their Contact Us page, and it tells us that they're based in Dubai, but the address is a different address to where Sam works. But the building has got exactly the same wallpaper, which is absolutely stupid. So that just means that all these Ponzi schemes are running out of the same building. And theoretically, Sam says he has a tech company that's producing scam after scam, and he's going to release opportunity after opportunity. And you got May Summervu telling everyone that that Sam's just going to keep producing one Ponzi scheme after another. And the trick is that you get in quick, get your initial investment back, and then vote it all to your friends. Oi, oi, oi. Right, dog pulling. Right, are you listening? Right, sit. No, keeps pulling me along. Right, okay, walk nicely. He's off again. What I'm trying to say is the trick is to get your investment out as quick as possible. Tell your friends and family. Hopefully, they all invest, and then play with house money until you make a profit. And then when it all falls over, you just tell everyone that that's just tough. That's business. And you listen to those exact words come out of her mouth in the stream I did last night. It's just absolutely sickening. So yeah, so that's it. So anyway, having fun. Oh look, there's a TV crew over the river there. I wonder if I can get in there and tell them about the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next week. That was. I try to do these on Wednesday. I did it this morning, and yeah, I did it this morning, and then the sound didn't work, so it was quiet. In case you're wondering, you tuned into that one. All right, guys. I'm going to tune off now. I don't know how to turn this one off because it's in a different format now. Must be a way of stopping this. Wonder how you do it. Share, highlight, microphone, add guest, save, highlight. How do you turn this off? I don't know. I don't know how to turn this off. I have to be here all night waiting for guests. Let's just say, all right, I'll say goodbye. And excuse me if this ends abruptly. Let's see what we can do. Here it goes. End stream. Ending stream. See you guys.